The vulnerability loop is a psychological strategy where you admit maybe your mistake or your limitations. Do you understand me? Okay, your mistakes or your limitations on your service or on a particular project. Do you understand? To show total honesty. Okay. Now, in marketing, in the marketing world, in digital space, okay, a lot of brands appear to be this perfect brand that don't make mistakes. Do you understand me? They appear to be 100% perfect. They never make mistakes. But instead of creating trust, this usually does the opposite. It kind of makes the brand look suspicious because nobody is 100% perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. We make mistakes. Sometimes we make mistakes on some client projects and we tell them and we find a work around it. Do you understand me? Nobody's above mistakes. So trying to appear perfect, 100% perfect in front of your audience, in front of your clients, actually makes you look suspicious. Do you understand me? That's why you need to, whenever you make a mistake, okay, whenever you have a limitation in a particular project, you admit that mistake, you admit that limitation. What this thing does is that it creates what you call a halo effect. I've talked about the halo effect before. Okay, when you admit your mistake or you admit your limitations, okay, it will double the trust customers have in you, which will now make them to believe 100% anything you say that you can do. Do you understand? Anything you say that you did perfectly, they will believe it. As long as you have admitted that wrong, they will perfectly or believe that one that you say that you got perfectly right, 100% right. Do you understand me? When you're working on the client's projects, do you understand? And probably maybe the client made a suggestion on a particular strategy. Instead of just working with the strategy to impress the client, you can tell the client you actually used this strategy before on a particular client's project and it failed. But when it failed, you finally find a work around it and use the right strategy for it. Do you understand? A lot of brands will just jump on to use the client strategy, just to convert that client, just to close that client. But that's not the best thing to do. You will be hurting your credibility by doing that. There's totally nothing wrong with admitting mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Okay? So always try to be honest. Always try to show full honesty in your service delivery. Okay?